why is Grandpa dying?
Well, you gotta be a little more specific than that.
I remember Mom saying something about like his kidneys or something.
So, Grandpa's got stage 5 kidney disease, and with that, that was caused by high blood pressure over a long period of time. And so, with that, the high blood pressure just caused a lot of damage to Grandpa's kidneys. It made it so that the kidneys couldn't really filter very well, couldn't filter out all the water and the toxins inside of his body. Let's look inside this book, my nursing book, real quick. Like, right here it says that the kidneys normally can filter out about 125 milliliters of water out of the blood per minute, but like with Grandpa, he's in stage 5 renal failure. He's only able to filter out about 15 milliliters per minute, and so like his kidneys are not doing really good. And so that's going to lead to a lot of like fluid buildup inside his body, and that's why he's got like the really big ankles and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
How did they find out he had kidney failure?
Well, they did a couple tests. One of them, I'm going to use a couple big words, and then I'll explain to them after I say them. They used one of them called the glomerular filtration rate. Then they also used his BUN and creatinine tests. The glomerular filtration rate, it's the rate at which the kidneys are able to filter out the blood. And that is really what this is, what we just went over in the book. So normally it's about 125 per minute, and his is at 15. And that's where they really know that his kidneys are not functioning at normal. And then his BUN it literally stands for blood, urea, and nitrogen. And that's how much urea and nitrogen is in the blood. And that can be elevated for a number of reasons, whether you're dehydrated or if there is some kidney damage. And then with the creatinine, that is really what marks whether you have kidney damage or not, if it's elevated. And especially over a long period of time, you're going to have slight elevations in it that keep getting higher and higher as it gets worse and worse.
Is he taking any medication to get better for it?
Yeah, especially Grandpa, because he's got a lot of like heart problems and kidney problems. So he's on a couple of blood pressure medications like metoprolol and lisinopril. And he's also on like Lasix, which is going to help get rid of all the water inside of his body to help decrease like the ankles that he has. And these medications, they're very expensive. And so if he wasn't on Medicaid or if he didn't have any insurance, it would be very costly for him to have it.
Am I gonna get kidney failure because he has it?
Maybe. Like for me and you, just because like the high blood pressure, it can be genetic, that would be the way that we get it. But mainly people who get chronic kidney disease, it's mainly the people who are of like African American descent, Hispanics, Pacific Islanders, American Indians, and people who are of older age. And Grandpa, he is of older age, and with them it's mainly just because their bodies are just kind of starting to shut down, and they've used and abused their bodies. So, and then like a lot of times, like here in the U.S., there's a lot of people that have chronic kidney disease. Like there was a site online, can't name it just now. I'll have to go look it up after we get done. But it said there was about 30 million Americans that have chronic kidney disease right now, and it didn't give a specific number, but there's millions more that are at an increased risk right now of getting it.
How can I prevent it so I don't get it?
So as of right now, the biggest thing we can do is just exercise, trying to get a decreased blood pressure, because high blood pressure is what's going to cause you to be getting chronic kidney disease. Having a good healthy diet and eating a diet low in sodium and low in fats, so that you don't get a buildup in like fats in your bloodstream, that kind of stuff. That's what's going to help keep your kidney safe. And then last of all, the things that there are like some drugs that can help prevent kidney disease, but they're mainly kind of to prevent like hypertension that prevents kidney disease, like in a roundabout way. And that would be stuff that prevents like hypertension and obesity. So stuff like your beta blockers, which would be like your metoprolol, which is stuff that decreases your blood pressure, or stuff that decreases your obesity, which would be like your phentermine, which that one it helps to curb your hunger so you lose weight, which will in turn decrease your blood pressure. So, any more questions, Kate?
I think that's it.
Okay, thank you.